like you're saying, I think it's if we have like 5 people, 10 people here, if you ask individually, everybody will have their opinion on what it means for them to make it. But generally, you realize that there is a thin thread that runs through maybe most of us and how we would define a space that we feel like we've made it. And all of it sort of requires some level of financial liberty.
You are welcome to yet another episode of ChatBox. I'm your host Ella, and today we are talking about if it is possible to make it in Ghana. I have with me here my co-host Donald as usual. Hello Donald.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm very well. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic by God's grace.
Okay, so what do we have today for our guests?
Today we are talking about if it's possible to make it in Ghana. You see, a lot of people have been running away. They are jackpotting into the,
different countries and
to
stuff.
find greener pastures. Yeah. So, what does it mean to make it in Ghana?
I think it's subjective.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on who you're asking.
Okay.
But generally, to make it in Ghana is generally about trying to make a good living. I mean, having a financial freedom, financial liberty, to be able to, if nothing at all, provide for yourself, for your family, and maybe some friends around. And if maybe you are blessed beyond the normal blessings, then maybe you can extend it to other people and make an impact in their life. But then, again, it comes back to an individual's perspective on what exactly it means to make it. But that's a generic way that I see it. Okay. So let me say, if I ask you that, how will you define yourself, or how will you see, or what points in your life would you say that, oh, me, Ella, I've made it in life? What would you say?
I think, personally, I think fulfillment and how the impacts that I've been able to make.
Fulfillment.
Yeah.
You're not talking about, I mean, financial stuff is there. I mean.
Oh yeah, it's part, but I feel that side is also very important. Like how fulfilled you are as a person. It can be, it can also be, you've made it. You get it. Yeah. I think fulfillment and then the impacts you make on the people around you, friends, family, the financial aspect is also there. It helps to maybe build your confidence and then all that.
Help others and stuff.
Yeah. But it all comes back to the impact that you made with the financial.
Yeah, the financial strength that you have. Okay. So like you're saying, I think it's if we have like 5 people, 10 people here, if you ask individually, everybody will have their opinion on what it means for them to make it. But generally, you realize that there is a thin thread that runs through maybe most of us and how we would define a space that we feel like we've made it. And all of it sort of requires some level of financial liberty. Do you get it? Because in this life right now, everything is money, and you can't basically make it when you are struggling, because you have to even have the stress-free mind to focus on the things you want to do. Exactly. And you can't have that stress-free mind if financially you're not doing well.
So are you saying it's not, you can't make it in Ghana, or?
Not necessarily. I feel there's a lot of people that have made it in Ghana that the evidences are quite clear.
Okay, so you think that one can actually make it in Ghana?
It's a very controversial thing for me to say. If I say one can make it in Ghana, especially when the experiential how do I say, perspective of most people doesn't live to that expectation of people making it. Because if you are going to speak about, can you make it in Ghana? It has to be an issue of generally. Okay, even though some people have made it in this country. But let's look at it like, in terms of generally, how many percentage of Ghanaians would boldly say that I can make it in this country?
Okay, so if possible or not, why do you think so?
So that's why I'm saying that it's possible, okay? But that's a fragment of a huge number of people that are going to say it's not possible to make it in Ghana. And I would like us to be very realistic. Things are not really, the structures in this country, they are not conducive for people to actualize their dreams. I think Kwesi said it in one of his raps, and he said, where I was born, it's failing is a default setting or something. It's a default. It'd be normal thing.
It's normal.
Like when we need a crap, we'll be failing. Even if you try, you work hard, it's not guaranteed that you make it, because the system doesn't reward hard work. Our system is not structured in a way that rewards hard work. So it's easier to fail than to make it in Ghana, but it's possible. But it's very easy to fail than to make it in Ghana.
But it is.
I hope it's common knowledge to most of us are in Ghana. I don't think I'm saying anything outside.
I'm sure.
Yes.
But what do you think we are doing wrong as a country?
I think there's a lot of things that you can possibly highlight personally from my experience. What I think we are doing wrong. Some people will talk about leadership. Others people will also talk about the fact that we, the citizens, are not governable people. I was speaking to a friend of mine, and he was saying that he thinks that Ghanaians lack one, leadership. The system is not good, and then we are not governable people. We are not people that are law-abiding. Like for instance, they did that spin test overhead to the East Legon, and within a short period, they said nobody should sell there. All of a sudden, somebody sets up something, and the minister has to go there. So we are not governable people. But then again, if we are going to be governable, then we should look at the people that are leading us. What kind of structures, what kind of behaviors, what kind of characters do they possess that will make the citizens feel like they shouldn't be law-abiding? And who are supposed to be the people that are going to be in control of the law to make sure that the law is implemented? So I think something happened, in this trends. There was an issue that happened with an accident somewhere last week at when there's a big truck that fell on. You saw the video. He fell on, and fortunately they survived. So a friend of mine is a lawyer, and she was like, Ghana should implement a law that will actually take care of these things and make sure that they regulate the weight that these things carry so that it won't risk people's lives. So I asked her a question: which people are going to make sure that this law are implemented and they make sure that people actually follow this law? Is it our police? Are you sure that the police that we know are going to make sure, since they've been taking a lot of bribes? And you can't even blame them, because their salaries are not something to write home about. So Ghana is a very delicate country. You can start from infrastructure, our health system, our school system, and our own mindsets. Usually Ghanaians, we don't reward hard work.
No.
The average Ghanaian is looking for a way to outsmart his brother. No matter how rich he is, he's looking for somebody to use him to become richer.
They don't even think about the other person. Maybe they are wasting your time or something.
No. The average Ghanaian doesn't reward hard work. And that's something that if you're a Ghanaian person, especially when you are growing, you have to understand that it's only some handful of people in Ghana that reward hard work. But funny enough, most people that are hardworking and smart and intelligent and gifted, maybe when they go to abroad, you see that they immediately start elevating. But they are here, they are around people that they don't even appreciate them. You see, they don't reward her. The person is looking for a way to outsmart you to get something from you too.
Just to grow the person's personal interests. That's all.
And it's one of the mindset that I personally feel that if we Ghanaians we look at is going to help us. We are not each other's keeper. Everybody is trying to climb on you, to outsmart you, to take something from you, and sometimes it becomes a very, very, very toxic environment for growth, and if you want to actually actualize your vision and to make it in life, it's difficult because it's difficult to meet the right people to appreciate you for your jobs, for your hard work. For this thing I'm saying, a lot of people can relate to it.
Oh yeah.
They've been around people that they are working so hard and they are not even seen.
No.
Like
you are not seen. You are lost. You are not even appreciated.
Well, that's the thing. But when you meet this, foreigners, white people, their system rewards hard work.
Yeah.
Okay, we have this milestone for you to reach. If you work hard, this is what is there. You are going to be rewarded when you reach this level of the objective is accomplished. Okay, so now when you are working, you know that if I put in this much work, I have this level of money or this level of advantage waiting for me. So now you are pushing harder. So you see our Ghanaian brothers and sisters, when they go to Abrochiri, they work like they are crazy.
Yeah.
Because
they know they can actually get
something from it. Yeah. And it wasn't like they were not doing the same thing here.
They were.
They were probably doing even much better here. But probably the people that they were working with were not really appreciating them. Yeah. And it will all be marked in the sense that, okay, money is not in the system, but sometimes genuinely the person is just trying to outsmart you to get maybe more, get your time and energy to actually propel himself to a greater height. So I feel when you talk about Ghana and why I think that things are not really structured, see, we can go a whole day. Oh, seriously, I know, right? We can go a whole day from leadership, from infrastructure, from dismantle healthcare, from corruption, school, from our school system, for our mindset to a lot. But honestly speaking, our system, if you want to make it, it's me personally, I see it's grace. Hard work, but to a certain extent, because you have to push to get what you want. And to find yourself,
of God.
Grace,
Spirit
blessings.
Of discernment.
Yes. To actually see through people that are actually mean good for you. And then people that actually are in for something that you have. Because if you are not really discerning about that, you waste your time and energy where you're not supposed to be. You understand? Yes. So I think that when you talk about what are the things, Charlie, you and I know that in Ghana here, but then again, if you look at the brighter side, there's a lot of opportunities here as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What do you think are some of the opportunities available to actually help
you to reach your goal? Oh, there's a lot. I mean, right now, wherever you find yourself in the world, there is internet. And the internet provides a huge dimension of information, knowledge. If you are disciplined and you want to learn anything at all, you can actually put your hands to it and master it. Personally, there's a lot of things that I wasn't taught. A whole lot. I don't have to mention it here because I'm not doing an advert here, but a whole lot that I learned from internet. And then I'm able to actually do it to some degree that you might think that maybe I went to school to learn. So right now, I mean, it's something that wherever I go, I can actually, at least I have the basics to do it. You understand? So in as much as we have a lot of abstractions here, if you really want to learn, there's the internet, there's a lot of jobs that you can take on, online businesses. There's you can learn how to handle camera, you can learn, basically make yourself useful. If nothing at all, if you have the right opportunity and then you are well prepared, and then maybe you can maximize your chances of actually making it. But when the opportunity comes and then you don't fit that particular standard, then the opportunity won't be an opportunity for you. So I believe that even though there is a lot of obstructions here, you can make yourself useful by learning things that can contribute to your personal development. Do you get it? On the internet. Let me just take it for now, on the internet. Yes.
Do you think that there's hope for the future?
The hope for the future in terms of whether we can make actualize our dreams and make it in Ghana. So it's in twofold, sir. Do you think there's hope for the future? Before I continue, you think there's hope? Is it a blind faith you are having, or you just want to be seen as optimistic? You want to be seen as like somebody that's a positive person? Be honest, because I'm not seeing the hope, like realistically.
There's hope.
No, I'm not talking about personally, but looking at how things are being run in this country, and how consistently the economy is rising and a whole lot. Do you honestly, practically, pragmatically, realistically, everythingly think that there's hope? We should be honest, man. Like, I mean, we are trying to get to the root of this whole
There
thing.
is hope. I think we have all the resources that we need
to
help. We can actually correct things. There's hope.
There's hope.
Yeah, there are lots of things that we can actually correct and then make better, living and then
out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. When you ask me, practically speaking, if you are taking it from an individual perspective, per doing something within your strength to sort of make your life better, there is hope, because anybody can change their life if they decide to. I think it will be depending on the decisions you decide to make. You understand? But generally, looking at how things are going in this country, looking at how the governance is going, how the political game is, how even to make it worse, even young people, even in the universities, how their political game is, and how you see that KNUST, last time KNUST, their SRC board was dissolved because of some disbursement of fund, even on that level. For entirely, I think we need some level of miracle to say that there is hope for Ghana itself, because the ordinary Ghanaian is going to, we the ordinary Ghanaians, we think in terms of somebody did it, so it's a tradition.
It's like it's normal.
Yes.
I can do the same.
Yes, if you go to a workplace and then they are doing a specific thing, whether good or bad, and you try to break that chain, if you are not careful, they will take you out. Because you are not the one that's going to make you are not the righteous person among us to think that what we're doing in the past or the way we make our money are going to stop us from making it. They will find a way to take you out. And that culture of this is how we do things, you know that wherever you go in Ghana, it's very difficult to change people's mindsets about stuff. You know,
especially when they are deeply rooted
in the yes. It's so if you are looking at that in that sense, practically speaking, we need a miracle for it to happen, for our structures, for our systems to be restructured in a way that will give the youth and the people of this country hope. But on an individual level, of course, we all have hope. Everybody has the decision to make, even every day, to change your life. So that one, there's massive hope there. So I think that's where our focus should go. Like individually, focus on yourself. Whatever you can do to take yourself from where you are to the next level, you should have the courage to do it. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That ends our episode for today. Please like and subscribe to our channel.